This is Lava Reverb, and it's a mind-blowing JS plugin made by Saike that is free and you can start using it right now. This thing has become my go-to Shimmer Reverb to get sounds like this. Right away I was in love with the interface. It's just super fun to look at and very easy to use. Also there's 5 different algorithms in here and they all sound super unique. Not only that, but there's like 10 parameters you can tweak to really fine tune the sound. And I think my favorite feature is all the EQ profiles that you can go through in one single knob. On top of all of that, you get a lot of amazing presets that showcases really well what the plugin is capable of. I'm gonna play through some of them so you can get a taste of what they sound like. By the way, this is just the alpha version and it just sounds so good already. Let's take a closer look to the plugin. You have all these parameters to tweak the sound, and in the middle you get the 5 algorithms to choose from. You kinda have to hover each of them to see what they are and what they do, which is not my favorite thing, but you do get some useful descriptions. And right here at the top left there's actually 2 hidden buttons. One for echo mode, which makes the plugin lighter on your CPU, and there's echo graphics, which disables the graphics and makes the plugin more responsive. And I'm gonna actually enable this because I'm recording my screen and it can get slow. Now about the 5 algorithms, I think the best way to hear the difference between all of them is playing them next to each other. So I'm gonna play the same notes and go through the different algorithms. Now, I think what makes this plugin stand out so much is all the different parameters you can tweak. Starting from the top, you have a diffusion knob. This one controls the size of the room, so the smaller it is, it's going to sound more like a slapback. Very pointy and thin. And as you increase the size, the sounds get rounder and less harsh. Next you have the decay. And this one controls how long the reverb rings out. All the way down you get a short tail like this. And all the way up you get a long tail like this. With the shimmer knob you can control how much high frequency content is added. Basically as you increase this knob you get more and more octaves, which are really pretty. Now one cool thing is that you can right click and shift the shimmer frequency, so you get a more dissonant and evil sound, and I love this a lot. Next you have your modulation knobs. This is like a vibrato where you can control how much and how fast it will go up and down in pitch. At the bottom you have some handy low and high pass filters. You can reduce a lot of the rumble that usually builds up using the high pass. And tame some of the harshness using the low pass. Then we have the drop frequency knob, and this one is kind of funny. You can control how often you'll hear the sound of a droplet, and it's actually super nice. Like that blends so well. One thing I super love about this plugin is the saturation knob right here. It really adds a lot of complexity and you can get some really nice lo-fi sounds this way. Now, the EQ curves is one of my favorite things about this plugin. There's a bunch of EQ presets and they all give you different tones. Let me show you what they sound like. Finally, you have the dry wet knob, which you can use it to blend the original signal with the reverb sound. The best way to install this plugin is using the Repack extension. I left a link in the description below with all the instructions, and also you can look at all the other amazing plugins that Saike has made. I really enjoyed making this demo, by the way. Let me know if you want to see more stuff like this. So thank you for listening to me, consider subscribing if you want more Reaper tips, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.